Hey, I'm Joe McNamee. I teach people how to buy and sell real estate for a profit without risking anything, any money, their reputation, or what have you. So this particular deal, by the way, you see me looking off like this, it's the picture that I look at that you're seeing right here. So this particular deal here was a guy in the military. He is in the Army. He's a warrant officer. I'm a retired warrant officer. He's a warrant officer, and he had already relocated, and he put a guy in the house, a family in the house, who was in the Marines. The guy in the Marines was going to be here for a long time. Oh, guess what? Murphy lives everywhere, and Uncle Sam said, it's time for you to move. That's the guy you put in the house. Well, they were only renting it, and they wanted to be able to buy it, but now they're relocating, and so he needed to do something quick because he has a house payment where he lives now, and then this house payment. Well, he contacted us, and so what I did was I put an option to purchase in place, put my buyers in front of it, marketed the heck out of the house. Didn't take us long at all. It's a really attractive house. So we put our first-end buyer in place who paid me $30,000 down, and we set it up for them to buy it directly and set it up as just an assignment. So I bought it subject to, nobody had to go to a lender to qualify for a loan. So the deed transferred from his name into my entity's name. Then the loan stayed in his name. I continued making the payments on it, and my end buyer was paying me for me to get my end buyer used to making that payment to me, so that then the end buyer would be paying the payment on the house. So it cost me nothing. I spent $10, made $30,000 up front. The other thing is that this particular property here, the buyer, the end buyer, wanted to work directly with the bank instead of with us, because they kept feeling like the loan wasn't being paid on. We gave them access to the account for them to see every month that the loan was being paid on, but they were feeling uncomfortable about it. I guess they had seen some story somewhere about something happened to somebody. Ain't my company, but bottom line is, so we changed it up a little bit to where they didn't have to pay it directly to us anymore. They were making the payments directly to the bank. So I bought it subject to, and I sold it to them subject to, and then we allowed them to make the payments directly to the bank with the original seller, whose loan it is in his name, being aware of the whole thing, and he was fine with it. So we just made them a tighter bond between the end buyer and the seller, and we stepped out of the way. Okay?